absolutely. Well, we wouldn't know anyway because it's Sean hints, not spoiler.
Oh, that's right. This is Mett's Redux. My bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Commentator.
We know nothing.
Alright, well, I'm getting out of their hair. Seems like Dragon's all ready to go.
It's okay, I'll join.
Oh no, not like this. Wow. So no data Zigbar. Minus 20 on the timer? Yeah.
Yes.
For suspense. The extra 5 seconds is suspense.
Alright, geek, take my money. Do I have to refresh the page for it to take effect? I paid for the gifted sub. The ads still keep going.
Yo, nice.
There we go.
Alright, we're all good to go. Thanks for the sub, Roro. Appreciate it.
Of course.
12 of the ones that you've uploaded so far, I have commentated.
Oh my god.
I think after 13 you have to start paying him, right?
Those are the only ones that he's uploaded to YouTube, so I've definitely done more than that. Because on YouTube, Geek's only up till Hit List, which is week 4.
So while these guys are getting started, just to clarify, this round is still just best of 1, right? Whoever wins this advances to the bracket, okay. And whoever loses this gets
They're out of the tournament.
Okay.
This is loser's bracket already.
Right. Okay, this is losers round 1.
Yes.
I can read the title.
And whoever wins this will actually be facing me. So.
Yeah, funny enough.
This feels like self-promotion here.
Sure. Come watch me win or lose, but either way, that will be my last race for the tourney because I leave on a trip in like 3 days. So.
Shoutouts to family vacations.
Yep, that I'm never told about.
Nice variety of magic that we get to start with. Holy shit.
We got the trifecta.
It's
We can go to Agrabah 2 right now.
Yeah.
Go beat up Data Lexaeus. That's the first data. Go get the proof first. Then
No, but like for fun.
Yeah. Oh my god, once more too. I forgot how
I will
easy
gift the
is.
sub if they go and do Data Lexaeus after it's blue.
I don't think any of them would throw
right
that
now.
much.
I told them in the race time, can both of you just do Data Lexaeus? Thanks.
Yeah.
Data Lexaeus additional win condition. Whether or not he has the proof, it's an additional win condition.
There we go.
And you have to do it in the first 10 minutes, or otherwise it doesn't count.
5 actually. And if you use Reflect, you're also banned. Redux is the DMC format, however, they can level. Other things that are changed is a Corazon in this, and I think the only other real change is the fact that we start non-existence instead of peace.
The hint system is different, obviously.
Hint system is not spoiler, it's Sean. That's true.
Because you can level, you don't need tools, right? That's the
Yeah,
that's the
kind of the
motivation
mindset.
behind.
So because you have
I actually
access
do
to
like it that
higher
you don't
levels,
know.
you can like routes different, or like the openness to routing is much better, because if you're level 1, it's nice to know where your tools are, because it's already hard to get to those tools. But because you can level and you have good stats all the time pretty much, it's like enough to offset, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far this Pride Land's just a Stitch is pretty good. Do you think they'll XP boost? I don't know. We saw yesterday in the race.
Not immediately.
Yeah, we saw yesterday VG leveled pretty early on. Or not early on, like kind of when he had a good time.
I think it's just once you don't have anything else that are the obvious thing to do. Like, your stats are so high in this category that you don't really need to until you are in the end. And Ragnoth is unfortunately getting Ragnoth.
Yeah. Shoutouts to getting Ragnoth. You don't want that upon anyone, even Ragnoth.
Imagine.
Man,
I'm
Dragon
very
is a cool
surprised. I guess
stat.
you can't say getting ragged, right? We have 2 rags in our.
Nah, getting Ragnoth. It's hard enough having Ragnoth and Ragna. And sometimes people just call one of them Rag, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Is that Hori Slash?
No, it's a Ziggy Slash is Hori Slash.
Oh, that's Hori Slash.
I think
What's
that's
Bitch
I think
Slash?
that's Dodge,
Dodge
Slash. I think that's what it is. We can see on
I know that if
Ragnoth's
the
screen.
other rag is in
find
retaliating
out.
Slash.
you can confirm.
It's retaliating
Oh,
slash.
we can also.
For a second, I thought it was the draw, and I was really confused. I was like, why don't you name draw Bitch Slash? That doesn't feel right. Yeah, so
Yep,
we're doing data psychs immediately.
There are no
Nah,
checks on
I've-
hyenas or Scar. It's just not a thing.
It's just data psychs.
It's not-
Data psychs, weirdly enough, doesn't even have a proof. He just has Pam.
I'd be down.
That's not
had
a
that
thing,
happen
right? Datas can't have checks if it's not proof, right?
Yes, I can.
yet. They can.
Oh my god, they
It's
can?
very
we haven't had
unlikely
it.
because this is easy logic.
Oh
We've
my
by
come
the
really
way.
close, though. I've had
Wait,
Sephiroth
data
twice.
Lexaeus without a proof is a real thing that could happen.
Yeah.
Win condition.
But yesterday we literally had
I've
two
had
seeds.
2 Sephi seeds.
Yeah, yesterday I think you had a Sephi seed, and then on stream we also had a Sephi seed.
It was so crazy.
I was there for the second one, yeah.
And then me and Ragnoth did a race yesterday to practice for this, and we had data Demex, just like you guys did. It was connection on Demex, but we had Proof of Peace check instead of Sephiroth that time.
There we go. Okay.
But I've been having some pretty late checks. Easy, by the way. Oh, Light and Dark.
Halloween Town's done. We're just Wisdom. So if
We have Light and Dark, but do we have a form to match it yet? I don't think we do. Oh, we have Wisdom.
We do on Dragon's side.
Ooh.
if Dragon just does Agrabah, he'll probably just level or go Force Final right away.
Yeah, which
Ooh.
Ragnoth can do that in this exact same order, just reversed, so it's fine. Halloween Town's
Agrabah's
also one of the
done.
fastest places.
Rip the Data Lexaeus stream, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, we
unfortunately.
can still tell them to do it.
We could.
I will
Make
not
a
do it.
gentleman's mid-race.
Well, let's add a poll of if they're gonna do it.
Oh,
Add a
right,
prediction.
I have to do a prediction actually. In bed.
Yeah, Explosion also
I can make
in
one
the
for you, too.
in Santa's workshop, so that's going to be huge. And a finishing plus in Disney Castle. Sheesh, there's so many tools here. If I recall, abilities like Explosion and Finishing Plus are not included in the easy logic, right?
I think they are
It just
weighted
happens.
actually.
They are actually.
They
yeah.
are. Okay.
I think something like Flash Step isn't though.
Flash that is Slapshot is not.
Yeah, there we go.
Slapshot has the same weighting as an ability ring.
Wow. Also, this OC shotgun is kind of nice.
Pretty great. Wait, that's why DMC had an optional Slapshot important check, because you weren't as guaranteed to get it as
Jesus
the
Christ,
other
you just
tools.
dumped 80k on Ragnoth.
Who wouldn't?
Well, I'm not. I'll fine. I'll take that return. I'll
I need to put
2K.
just like
I'll put
10
2k on
on.
Dragon. I'll put 2k on Dragon. There you go. Like I get 50 to
I think
1
I
right
already put like all of my stuff on Mett last race, so I'm very low on points.
now. I gambled on Ragnoth.
And then
last
Mett
time.
through.
Oh, we don't talk about Matt.
There's Ori Slash. Okay, so Ragnoth wins, and we put everything on Ragnoth.
Hey. Dragon also gets that.
Yeah, but it's Ori Slash.
I've seen Dragon actually do Berserkori a little bit.
Okay, you're not understanding the bit.
Oh, hey, so there's another really odd. I just realized that. So Ragnoth already got that. But I
Finishing
just
plus,
realized
very nice. Oh yeah, that same race, I didn't have a finishing plus when I raced Ragnoth. And I did Data Dynamics with no combo pluses or finishing plus, or Fire Boost.
Ooh,
or Duck
Dragon
Flare.
getting owned. Okay, interesting. So Dragon got hit, but he's just like, well, I guess I'm stuck here. So decides to go in here and level Wisdom. Drives are a thing. Let's see.
Not the best order to do it, but should have done it at the end of the room.
Oh, didn't even talk to Minnie. Oh, what if she gave a money pouch, man? Okay, granted they already have a money pouch, but
yeah, they already have a money pouch. I think they'll do fine.
Dewey and Geek, and I guess anyone in chat. I guess how many combinations are left? I'll gift 5 subs if anyone can guess right now before it hits 10 minutes on Dragonblast
Data Science
RTA tracker
you
where
can't
the two
just,
groups are
you
going to
can't
be.
just say Data Larkscene because it's Ragnoth.
Well, that's why I'm saying that.
But it doesn't matter. He doesn't have any inside intel yet. It's just anyone who can guess the exact 2 pairs, and chat can play along. I will honor anyone who can get it correct. But you only get one guess per chatter. I don't want someone just writing out all the different combinations of datas that are possible.
Yeah,
you get one combo. So double says Larkscene Psyx. You gotta guess, Geek?
I don't.
Geek doesn't want subs.
Do you want to return on the investment of this tourney?
We share with the community.
Geek is full-blown anti-self promo here.
On my own channel, I'm self.
But on your own channel, is it still self promo?
That's how much he's going against it. He's only restreaming it out of absolute necessity.
You know what's funny? I could literally beat you guys whenever, and then I could just say, "Hey guys, sub to me," and then I'll unmute the commentators, and then never get a sub. It'll be great.
So we get a lot of repeat bosses here. Sykes, Zemnis, Roxas, Zalden, Zemnis, Zalden, Roxas, Luxord. And double, you said, what, Sykes who?
Larkscene Sykes.
Sykes.
Okay, so Dragon is forcing right now, which makes a lot of sense. There he goes. Alright, so 3rd try final form. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm sure Ragnoth will probably do the same once he does Kenny Kinley.
Yeah.
So, what is it? You finish here. I think you obviously have to check Santa's workshop. I don't think you ignore it. Because, 1, it's by a save point. There's 2 chests. 2.
There's also just the option of just doing it when it ever was, or he's already on Space Paranoid, so probably not that.
I would say the world never was. That makes most sense.
I think this is the fastest place.
What do we get if we are half right with your guess? Nothing. It's all or nothing.
We just point and laugh.
We do. We actually ban you if you're.
Oh, okay. Let me just revoke your. Revoke that sword of yours. Alright, so Dragon's actually in.
Oh my god, this escalated very quickly. Are you gonna Peter Pan Geek? What is this? It's
No, Berserk Corey. You don't understand the bit, Roro.
You said stab. You don't stab with Berserk Corey, but Peter Pan
stab at it,
has a
dude.
dagger.
Berserk Corey is like a slap motion, you know?
It's a slash.
No, but it's like a slap more than a stab.
It's still not a stab. Who cares?
That's true. That'd be piercing damage.
Okay.
There's a difference
So
between slashing and
Ragnoth
piercing.
does just leave, which makes sense.
Sad.
Also,
There was a finishing plus for Dragon, but I didn't see anything super important for Dragon here in TT. Getting final form levels makes perfect sense here. What's the max you can get it to? 4? Okay.
yeah, I think it's a little early for these settings, but I guess it doesn't matter because you have all of the world never was. Now we have kind of seen it matter where
Holy cow!
levels didn't matter that much.
2 checks before Final 4 and still not blue. Sheesh!
The hyper drive seed.
I'm actually down for that.
Yeah.
Give me a level
There's actually
7.
just going to be 2 proofs on drives, and we're going to be really confused. Data, Valor, Form. I disagree with shotgunning or whatever was in this category.
No, I think you should shotgun it. If there's a glide here,
You're
because it's
wrong.
early, then you just already lose. Because of the
Wait,
glides.
he didn't force. He just antied once.
Maybe
think it's
he's
okay.
pathing his way into it. I've only seen this path of anti.
I mean, technically he has Agrabah as an option. Like, unless you're just gonna route out your anti-aces when you're not using forms, which would be kind of crazy.
Jared is the only successful example I've ever seen of someone routing anti before, and I was in just complete disbelief that that was a thing someone ever thought to do.
Well, Twilight Time's done. So if anyone said Beta Axel, I don't think anyone did. So we're all good.
No one said nope, Tina said Axel, unfortunately. So Tina's guess is unfortunately out.
Oh, hey, look, a glide. That's pretty nice. It's in Beast Castle, so Ragnoth will have some advantage.
Go Ragnoth!
Fortunately, I guess for Dragon, because you are in, what is it, Port Royal, there's not really like large distances necessarily for like the beginning bit to cover.
Is my typing super loud on the mic, by the way?
I can't even hear it.
Okay, cool.
Wow, another drag gauge up.
And we have to be Thresholder.
I'm honestly not surprised.
I actually
really
am. I haven't had to do it in so long.
It'd be really funny if we see, what is it, another Beast's Room visit. Or what is it? Rumbling Rose check.
Be awful.
Okay, Aerial Spiral in Port Royal.
That would pair nicely with the Duck Flare.
Ooh, Limit Form, okay.
Limits!
So that's actually pretty nice because, again, you have stuff on forms, so maybe actually trying to level it in like STD is actually probably a good play.
He might also do some leveling on Minify here.
Also true.
Oop, went back to PR.
We've all done that once.
This is the only race tonight, unless they're down to do their next match right afterwards. Which I know Ragnoth is.
Yeah, at the moment it's only what is it? We're only unsure about Dragon at the moment.
Geek Chico asked, "This is the only race tonight."
That's what I was just responding to.
Oh, did I miss it? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, actually relevant question then, not because I wasn't listening. I know neither of you commented on this. Is this limit form early from Dragon? I know that you mentioned that he can go level it in SCT, but do you think that's really that's gonna provide him a massive advantage or no?
Forms can actually have like an additional glide. We have seen it yesterday where there was a glide on Valor 2, which VG leveled because he didn't know or he didn't have Master. So there is a chance that leveling forms could give you an additional tool to help you out, and the other person or your opponent may not have it just by pure circumstance. So it's kind of up in there. So Dragon is actually boosting off of this. It's on a Keyblade.
Was it on a Keyblade? Okay, yeah.
Yes, he's on Fatal Crest at the moment. So that's what Dragon's doing, instead of leveling limit, which makes sense. You want as much early levels as possible if you can. It will just potentially speed things up even more, especially because stats in this are kind of good. For the most part, they're pretty good.
Dragon was actually playing that really risky with the positioning he was doing. He was doing a place that he could still get cheap shot, and then he was far enough away where RCs wouldn't save him.
Okay, so Dragon is getting Ragnoth right now. Ragnoth isn't getting Ragnoth. Dragon is. Okay, could use the final form at the end. Definitely maybe think he could have used it a little bit sooner, but it's fine for the most part to use it there, what he did. Ooh, Magnet and Beast Castle's done. So not Rumbling Rose, but in Beast's Room.
No Zaldin. Any guesses for Zaldin in there? Oh, that eliminates quite a few of them. Down goes Kea, down goes Ragna.
I'm still here.
Double's guess is still alive.
True.
Slim's
That's
guess
okay,
is
Jay.
still live. I think those are the only two. Oh, wait, no. Lexine Luxord. Who said that? Surly. So Surly's guess is still live. There's 3 people left.
Wow, there's another magnet in Hollow Bastion. That's all the magnets then. That's pretty good.
God.
And a finishing leap? Okay, they just have almost every tool. And Valor. Oh, this is early Hollow Bastion's looking pretty nice.
Fuck all Bastion.
Okay. Okay. I mean, after yesterday's seeds, I kind of a little bit, yeah.
Ragnoth has routing as antes.
Oh my god. He's actually doing it, the madman.
He's actually doing it.
So he
Oh,
had,
he's actually
what was his
had a tribe, I
first one?
forgot
It was
about that.
Thunderbud?
That's 2. I don't see where he can get an easy one. Obviously, right after Roxas is an easy one.
Isn't there one in Port Royal? You can you could don't you start with, if you do the drive on the boat fight, don't you start with full drive once you're out, or no?
Yes.
That could be one. I'm struggling. I've never tried to route this before.
I
They
think that
experimented
if
this
it's
one.
in a fight, when you come out of it, you will have 0 though.
Yes, you will come out. So if you go into it and then immediately after you're just regularly walking around.
Which is fine though, because
0.
you're probably just gonna Thunder Barbosa anyway. It's not like you need your drive, and then you get it for free after the visit. This could actually save time in the long run though. Be crazy if it all worked out.
Maybe. I mean, at this point, Final's not that useful to have for at least what Ragnoth's doing. Like, there's a lot of opportunities to level it in a bunch of other places. So as long as he's a little bit more conscious of when he wants to actually use Final, then he should be fine. You could use it for core right now, if he tries to go for it. Alright, so Dragon on his way to, what is it, Beast Castle? Gonna get that other magnet. Alright, nothing on wisdom levels.
Is Dragon's drive gauge not at 7?
It's 8, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
8.
Death abusing
So
is fine.
there's
I was
a-
wondering if limit form levels are worth it here, but I guess you have STT still. No use wasting limit form levels here.
Yeah, exactly. I will say, he didn't do PR2, which kind of is, like, fine. Your stats aren't, like, the greatest to make it as fast
Yes,
as you can.
Bizarra, it'll go really quickly.
Maybe
A little bit.
he's waiting for... No, you start with a Thunder. He has Thundara. He has Thundaga. Never mind. For what? I was thinking maybe he was waiting for a Thunder to do GR1, but he has all 3 of them.
Yeah, and you can literally just final form into Thundaga and you'll just destroy him.
I don't know. Guilt over not doing shotguns.
What is Ragnoth's route right now?
Well, he's doing dancers.
Entirely
It's
anti-form
very
based?
interesting. No, I don't know about this, because you're doing dancers.
Levels? I'm trying to...
He isn't XP boosting though.
Okay, I think he
do you
maybe
really-
was checking these 2 chests, and then he's gonna probably leave. I think he's aware.
Yeah, I'm guessing
of
you,
the
you,
HP
you just
meta.
don't want to worry about the gamble of backtracking later. And just getting it out of the way.
Right.
Item slot's huge, honestly. Especially
on the
if
core right now?
Data
Okay, he
Roxas
does.
or Data Demix comes in. But this is
One
interesting.
thing that's super weird about Ragnoth doing this early is that he's got 2 magnets. Why not just go do core and leave until your stats catch up to your magnets, and then just go do everything through 1K if you have to.
Well, the biggest issue about these settings is that if core has something, but you have to do demics, like if you find out later you have to do demics, then you've kind of wasted time potentially, based on how you like order things.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
routing the way he is slightly interesting. Wow.
Okay, and now it works out.
Okay.
Gets lucky.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh. Okay, so he gets it second try, so he's fine.
I know Ragnoth is a proponent of doing core fights because it's really good XP. So you're losing time to potentially save time.
Oh, Dragon. That's those 4 times he talked.
He
to
really
the
just
statue.
wants to talk to those knights and just see what's up.
Dragon, sheesh!
No, he's breaking the box.
What
I
are you
hate it.
doing?
I'm annoyed.
He broke the crates. Get him out of here.
Oh my god, not
He
the
broke the
box,
crate.
man.
Also, you got your wish that it was Beast.
Well, no, so I was expecting Rumbling Rose check, but it's just in the chest in Beast room.
Is that a good joke? We don't got the time.
So, they're basically going in.
Crate skip being demonstrated here. Crate skip being demonstrated. Lumiere gonna just jump over the Wait, what? He doesn't jump over. Why didn't he jump over the crates? Wait, what?
Because it didn't work.
That's the first time I've ever seen that not work.
It's BS.
Hey, bro, are you not watching the Discord stream?
I did not realize you were streaming to Discord. No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more delayed if you keep.
Well,
I assumed that was why you subbed at the very beginning of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Oh, I'm
Where
way
does Dragon
behind.
go?
Yeah.
Where does he go with this Magnera? I feel like you just... I don't know. You have XP boost.
Like
You go with
OC's on the
SP.
table.
Yeah, OC's really good.
SP,
Maybe just go to
SP and
Hollow
OC,
Bastion.
LOD maybe, but when LOD's blue, so no. I'm just thinking like, what worlds would I absolutely want a magnet for, a high magnet for?
Alright, go on Hollow Bastion. That's fine.
Really, just at this point, SPOC. TT, I guess. I just realized that they have different Magneras. One's from HV, one's from TT.
Yeah. I think Ragnoth eventually will get it. He is waiting for final form.
Yeah, waiting for this jank routing. Nah, this is kind of hype.
It's
Trying
working
to
for
route it
him.
out.
Like, he doesn't
I
need final
think-
for anything. So. Or for a while, he doesn't need.
That's true.
The problem is, the thing that's gonna mess him up in the future is that he can't route in drives until he has final. Then,
That,
for
and,
example,
like,
he can't level limit here
yeah.
or Valor.
I mean, it's also just another, like, I know that probably at the top levels it's not a huge thing, but it's just another thing to keep track of. Like, once you have final, you can just completely not even worry about it and completely exclude it from your routing decisions, whereas here, like, this is another factor that's going to completely influence what Ragnoth does next. Maybe
It'd
I'm
be funny if PR2 has final form.
So that would work out for
GR1
Ragnoth
gets
then.
final form.
It'd be really funny.
In before GR1 final form.
But in that case, he would lose time because final's faster with GR. Oh yeah, in that same race today with Ragnoth, I forgot to get the 2 chests before Hades escape, so I did Hades escape when it was done before it. Because I've been speedrunning base game a lot over the past week, and I had
that's
to
fair.
get back into the swing of Rando.
I'm actually curious if Dragon goes and does dancers and or core. Because if this was if this was like Nintendo or VG, they would definitely not do it. But these guys, I'm not quite sure what to do.
You're saying that Nintendo and VG wouldn't even do core?
Like they would go to Anthem study, but they wouldn't do anything after that. Maybe they do corridor fight,
Interesting.
but that's it.
What's the merit behind it?
If you find out later that data dynamics is now guaranteed data, if there's nothing in core, you might get the stuff along the way and you save time. If, for example, if the last check is
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, you find everything else, and the only thing left is a proof you know before doing core that you don't have to do core later on. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you are gambling because it is Sean Henson, not spoiler. With spoiler, that routing worked out a lot better. With Sean Henson, it is more of you have to do data dynamics before core with that routing.
I wonder how relevant that is with like the abilities that you collect though, because when you go to core, like if you have no, like I mean these guys have finishing leap, explosion, Hori slash, like these guys are beefed out. But like in general, if you don't have like a bunch of the normal ability tools that you have, I wonder if just checking the first, what is it, 7 chests? I can't even count, but like 7, 8 chests of core. Is it really that time consuming, especially if it has something that would have a ton of utility down the line?
It's just a really fast category that you really need to be wary about time you're losing.
That's true.
Yeah, if you're lacking, you shouldn't normally have tools by this point. Just how.
Well, yeah, with easy logic, you
easy.
get to a point where you're like, I can do the fights that I know I need to.
That's true.
I'm just gonna start skipping chests that I know I can skip.
Well, Dragon is checking core, so he'll get the page and I'll get the piece out early, so that's good. So unfortunately, that means for Ragnoth. Ragnoth the dancers, Dragon will not. So that is some tiny bit of time loss. And again, the time loss does add up.
But Dragon hesitated, and he's fucking up the clip.
Okay. Okay.
Ragnoth's making the time back.
That was okay.
All right, ER2.
2 dancers is like 25 seconds. That
was like 10
5,
easy.
10 seconds, yeah.
See, this is, by the way, something I was referring to earlier. Does he have fun? He doesn't have fun form yet, does he? No, he doesn't. But, like, if you had it, this fight, like, honestly, like, I feel like a lot of the time save that you would get from the routing is lost here.
I agree.
A little bit.
Right? This is kind of what I was referring to. Like, you kind of have everything about your routing and even some of, like, the combat decisions you make are kind of inhibited because a ton of the waiting for your routing is based on getting final form naturally. It's a super, like, admirable strat, but I just don't know if the juice is really worth the squeeze, you know?
I just think it's kind of hype.
Oh, it's definitely hype. I like I said, Jared pulled it off once, and I was just super impressed.
Wow, it's done.
APR's done. No Luxord.
And Luxord goes down. So how many guesses does that eliminate? I think that might remain. I think Double, you're the only one standing left.
Can't believe Larxene. Can't believe it. Okay, so Dragon's leveling right
Larxene's
now.
not guaranteed yet. It's just everyone
No, it's
else
not.
isn't.
It's just really funny that you pick Larxene still.
I've had a number of hyenas seeds, so Sykes might
and-
even be dead too.
Never mind, Slim is still alive with Sykes Zemnis. That's still a possibility.
Okay,
Oh,
I
we
think
got this.
is Ragnoth finishing Forcing Final right now? Okay, no, he's not.
What would be hype is if it's Syax Roxas, so me and Slim break even.
What's the aversion currently to STT? It's a free world. You have not that many limit levels, but you have a ton of drive forms to get it leveled up. Why? And this is something I've seen in Mett's Redux a lot. I guess I'm the only one who's been doing it in my routing. Like, why is STT being left for dead last, basically?
I can probably route around hoping that it's on any other form that's not limit, so that way you can just maybe go like Trinity instead.
You wait till you can potentially have all the forms, you can level all the limit you need to. Also, Trinity can make it faster, another Glide can make it faster, and also, at this point, what do you need there?
I guess the other thing is that I keep forgetting that STT is increasingly more valuable as the logic gets harder, because it's more accessible than other worlds, especially if visit locks are on, which it's not here, but like with easy logic, I guess you just have tools everywhere.
Yeah, in their case right now,
This isn't Bunter, Kaya. This is different. This is such a different setting.
You have at the moment. you have, like,
Don't worry.
Mega
When Zed and I
Clara.
did co-op Bunter, I had 80% of the world shoved on me because I found all the tools in the first 2 worlds I did.
Yeah, for these settings, you have a lot of your magic and tools right now. Like, immediately, if you look at the trackers, like, you have Magnera, you have Reflera for Ragnoth side, you have Magmega for Dragon. So the only thing that STT would have that you care about would maybe be Master or Final, but then everything else, you're kind of like, whatever. Like, you don't need another Reflect. You don't need that 20 page.
Yeah, I suppose the
second chance.
datas are really like the first real roadblock that you're going to get in these settings. So I guess that makes sense. I think that the harder the logic, the more valuable STT becomes. And given that easy is like what, the second easiest setting?
Yeah,
There's only
there's
super
easy,
easy.
and then there's super easy.
Yeah, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
Is there
you
a
just want to
slightly
make sure
easy?
you route. No, I don't think so. But yeah, you just want to make sure that when you're
Zach,
running
get
this,
to
you're
work.
not wasting a bunch of time and making choices and such. Like, you don't want to do slow content. Like, Dragon doing this is fine. Fight may be a little slow, but overall, this is still a good idea to go here. Ragnoth doing OC early. It's not really gonna speed up this world at all, so it's kind of fine to do it right now.
I think he's trying to pop final here. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I would have final glided most of the fight.
That's what I think he's trying to do now, but it didn't quite work out. I think he was trying to get that cure off to get Goofy and Donald alive because he was standing quite close to it, but it
That Genie
didn't work out.
SP is done. So Larxene is dead.
Larxene is dead, so that means you're getting.
So
is Slim
that
the only
leaves
one
Syax,
standing?
Zexian, Roxas, and Xemnas.
I think that
Slim's the only one
only one-
standing.
Slim's the only one standing with Sykes Zemnis. Slimbert.
Come on, give me a
Slimbert, claim to dear life.
I would love if it's just Zexian, Roxas. Luxurion
no.
is gone.
Luxord is gone.
PR2 is done by Ragnoth.
You only get one guess, Ragnar. You don't get multiple. Oh wait, no. I guess he said Zemnis and Zoldan. Isn't Zoldan dead? Yeah, Zoldan's dead.
Come on, Slim, we got this.
Groups cannot be on drives, right? They're guaranteed on datas.
They're
Yes.
guaranteed on datas.
Okay. So Slim has a 2 and 3, right?
He has a 50% chance. Zexian and Roxas are still options.
No, he has a Zexian Rock. Okay.
Those are the
Oh,
4
Ragnoth,
places
don't
I can
do it.
top proof still.
Wow, this place is still not done. Okay. If it's done on Hydra, I'm down.
Actually, remember, we did say within the first 10 minutes at the city, the guesses had to be placed.
Also, it's not 50-50, right? Because you have to get both of them right. So it's one out of the number of combos you can do.
There is
So it's
25% chance.
It's actually 1 in 6 because he has to get both of them right. There are 6 ways to choose
50-50
two.
twice.
No, because it's there's 6 ways to choose 2 bosses when there's 4 bosses. So he's got a 1 in 6 chance of winning still.
Did you do well in stats in school, Roro?
I'm getting my PhD in stats, so I would hope so.
Hey guys,
really
no one tell him that he's wrong.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but like I'm pretty sure that I'm right. I think I did that math right in my head.
It's
Range?
okay. It's okay. Add armor to your tracker.
I did, by the way.
Did
That's,
you? Okay.
yep.
Send me that release because I want to see that picture.
It's in 2.0.1, but it's still a little buggy. But you can feel free to download it if you want. It's there.
Oh,
Is
VG's
it just source code
validating you
currently?
right now.
Clev agrees with me that it's 1 in 6. Let's go, Clev. You are correct. Don't worry. Let's go.
In my defense,
I was gonna
I haven't done any type
Okay,
of.
Syax is
down
gone.
goes Slim. Down goes Slim. Second chance on
There goes
hiatus.
all of my things. So that's That's only 3 chances left now.
Xemnas, Roxas, and Zexion. No. Oh, I think...
All of my bosses are out of the way. I keep saying it's always Hyenas 1 in this category. I hate it. And Roar does not have to spend money.
I don't have to, that's true. I'll do 2, just because people played.
Oh, it's on limit 3. Oh. Thanks to the sub, bro.
Ginger, Gambit, and Chico Q. There you go. The new geeks on the block. I don't know what you call it.
How do I take those subs back?
Oh, Jesus.
Just force geeks to pay you the $10 that it costs to give the gifted subs.
Yeah, but then you still lose money. I need to force Geek to pay you back.
Okay, so Ragnoth is finishing Forcing Final right now.
Wait, Ragnoth, I don't think that's quite true.
Okay.
We still have what? Roxas, Zex, and Xemnas, right? We still have 3 potential bosses, or 3 potential betas.
Yeah, 3 at the moment.
No.
Alright, I think Ragnoth is going to Twilight Town now. Yeah, final. Might as well just go there. So I'll be able to get the Torn Page Magnet, and then I think at that point, he'll probably maybe finish OC, do Pride Lands, or do SDP.
There's not really a ton of tools that I can imagine these guys really need. They're just go-moding whatever world's left.
Oh, wow.
And there's final right there.
Master and final.
Whatever it was.
Ooh.
Still not done, so it actually could be Data Xemnas at this point.
It could. I think it's decently likely at this point.
There's Trinity.
Technically,
wow.
Technically, Zexian and Xemnas are currently the most likely. Because they're the latest in worlds that have not been done. But you never know with this category. Hear me out, all 3 datas. We've been asking for one of those the entire time, so we will cheer.
I'm trying my hardest to roll the seed in that favor.
Geek, check the spoiler log right now, hurry!
No. I'm not looking at the spoiler log.
No, don't spoil it. That's not fun.
Well, no, if Geek looks at a spoiler log, it makes the seed worse. That's just science.
Alright, yep. Dragon goes straight to SDT. You have Trinity, so you can level here, level limit at Trinity. You're probably thinking in Dragon's specific case that it could be Data Roxas, so you want to find out now. So it makes a lot of sense. If it's actually on Zexion, so for Ragnoth, you might think it's on Zexion. Then having access to high final levels is also really good.
And it's not done with all the checks that we know about. But we'll see if it's anything later in final. Because Dragon only got to level 4. Nothing on 5. Can you squeeze out? You can squeeze out 6 in this fight.
Yeah, it's a little close. Especially just because you have no drive to start with. Or, like, no final levels to start with.
Dang. Yeah, and I know Ragnoth is deathly afraid of the crash of Trinity, so he will not do that if it's the life of him. Yeah, I haven't looked at the weighting of the...
Wow, it's level 6.
I don't know, easy weighting? I know hard weighting, I don't know easy weighting.
I think easy is the same, but just flipped. I think that's how it works. Alright, well, Ragnoth's about to get the magnet outside Mysterious Tower, and then peace out. I think he does Pride Lands next. I think you do OC, like, almost last.
How many checks are there even before Zexion? There's what? There's the
at the moment
Hades escape.
Like
if you're Ragnoth, how many checks are left?
He has 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like at this point,
actually no, 6. I think. Well, sorry, 5 if you don't count the data.
Right, because it could technically be done on the AS, right? Which means the proof isn't there.
Which would be really dumb and not surprising, but can happen.
I mean, you're running out of checks, right? Like, if you're looking at this, there's still a lot of worlds you haven't quite blued yet. Like, you have to assume it's got to be Zexion, right? Like, if you're playing the odds.
Yeah, I would agree. It is interesting that he goes here to SDT instead of does Pride Lands, but I guess it's kind of whatever. As long as you're not wasting time making a decision, there's no bad choice you can make right now.
Well, yeah. Something, probably one of the best like tips that you could ever learn on Rando is do something. Press buttons. Don't let yourself glitch glide around the GOA. Do something. Even if it's a little bit slower, it's going to be better than just wasting time figuring it out. Even if you choose the best option, it'll be slower than going somewhere that's going to be a little less slower.
Indecisiveness do be the biggest time loss.
It's definitely the thing that helped me maybe on the most. You know, it is something that Nightmare actually taught me.
Hey, not on limit 4. Still gotta be coming.
Is it gliding on Twilight Thorn?
Okay, so no one's actually getting a glide advantage this whole seed.
Yeah,
So that's
everyone's
kinda
getting. Ragnoth had a little bit of a glide advantage from how much earlier he got the BC one, but yeah, VG makes an even better point. If you can just stay focused, you can think about before you finish a world where you want to go next.
And I'm curious for them right now, where do you level Master? For Matt, for what is it? Dragon, he does have Hydra, but where does Ragnoth level Master? SP on like, actually no, you can't even level on SP.
You can't even do it there. I think Ragnoth's only real option is going back into Luxord room or just orbs.
Oh, orbs would be that's really bad.
Core? Is core an option?
It's really bad. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's really
core
bad,
orbs.
but like it's one of his only options left. So I think Ragnoth just has to hope it's not on Master.
I mean, I guess if you're Ragnoth, you still have to get to step 1, right? You still need to find Master in order to level it up to a decent extent.
No, but even if he finds it, then he still doesn't have spots to
What does he
level.
do?
Yeah.
I guess maybe the gamblers in Luxord's room is the best option.
That's what I said, yeah.
You have to do all of the one number was. There is no skipping it, even if the world is done beforehand. So oh, Dragon? Okay, Dragon's good. I thought he was almost super
That's so much
unlucky.
slower. So I'm guessing Dragon doesn't have like draws because I don't think he traded any of the struggles.
Maybe he thinks he can level limit on the struggle fights.
I'm sure he knows that you can't.
I would hope so. It's kind of a small random fact. You cannot gain
It's
XP
something
for
that
limit.
like I remember exactly when I learned it because no one had ever even thought about it until like Sonic pointed out at some point. It's like, yeah, but you can only get it on like Axel in this one during the struggles phase, and we're like, what? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Like, one page.
Oh,
Reflect,
it's
and we're done.
All right.
That is Zexion and
Here's where Dragon
Zemnis.
goes. Okay, just as the one was, I think that's fine. You can try to XP boost on your way up, get more levels, so that you have something to fight Zemnis, as well as potentially find places to level your forms.
These are pretty comfy datas to choose from, so I don't know if they have a combo master though. Is the only thing.
I believe they do actually. Yes, they should. I think I saw.
Oh, this
their,
is extremely comfy
ability.
then.
They don't have scan, but they have comp master. That's the only reason why I remember it, because it's the top green ability.
Yeah, though it looks like Ragnoth's super behind. OC1 is a really long world.
Okay, Dragon's super overdamaged and is in like right before third phase, I think. So he has to loop him to death, or he gets
got lucky that he
DMs.
got there though.
He has to loop him to death right now, or he doesn't get it. Okay,
Dude.
good.
Is that air
That's a good
combo
catch.
pluses that allow him to do that, and combined with finishing pluses?
It's just finishing pluses.
Oh, okay.
Like what? To see that many finishers, or
Yeah.
Like the
I
fire
got
into
it.
finisher. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think that actually is 3 finishing pluses then.
2 or 3? I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it
like,
is.
it,
We're one. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they should be fine because you have second chance and once more. It just you don't have the aerial recovery from OC, so you just have to take the dancer kicks over and over.
What is with
It's really
Dragon
scary
Ball?
without once more.
Dragon wants to do things 4 times. He wants to talk to Cogsworth 4 times. He wants to be up in the air 4 times. What else can he do 4 times?
Did he skip chests?
Yeah, he skipped chests, which I guess is like
He does.
okay.
You don't know that the Blizzard could be one of never was.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. That actually is true. That's really bad.
No, it's on drives.
There's
Oh,
no
Drives
Blizzard.
has the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on
Oh
Drives.
yeah.
I thought Dragon was just like randomly throwing it. I was like, that doesn't sound like Dragon. There's gotta be a
okay.
good reason for this.
Yeah, you're right, Roto. I kind
But
of
now
forgot
this
about Drives.
map-
Drives has been
Question's
off
really,
like 90% of the seats, so I forget Drives is the thing.
I kind of blame that on myself for rolling all the no drive seeds.
I think literally all of them have been no Drives.
Yeah, so that's a good catch from Dragon in the heat of the moment to not open chests. Now, granted, he obviously could miss out on like scan, which is nice for Zemnis, because with stats these high, you could get domed. And that's 2 minutes.
Yeah. The problem with Data Zemnis is he lasers for almost the entire fight, so you don't really have a judge for what phase he's in.
One thing to note, by the way, that the fact that Dragon actually has most of his forms, at least on par with Ragnoth, that Master Form question is really starting to creep in my mind, at least, because now that we've acquired Master Form, it's the one that has the most amount of remaining checks on drives.
For Dragon, he's comfy because you have Hydra. It's Ragnoth is the only issue for leveling.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's
okay,
Berserk.
gotcha.
I'm more so referring to the fact that we know that the Blizzard is somewhere on drives, and if you look on Dragon's screen, he's got all 5 drive forms, and the Master is the least leveled. Same with Ragnoth. I'm starting to worry for Ragnoth.
Yeah, this actually definitely is one of the few times where not doing the one never was soon kind of bones you a little bit.
You said that it was mostly zeros on drives for seeds here, right?
Yes, for
I
the
guess,
most part.
it might not have been Mett's Redux the last few settings, or do you mean that it was on Mett's
No.
Redux? It's actually been blue on drives.
Almost every Mets Redux seed has been a blue 0 for drives.
So it's not only is this different from that, it's monstrously different. It's a 4 on drives today.
Yeah, 0 to 4.
Alright, so Ragnoth very quickly gonna find out that there's nothing to find here, unfortunately, for you. If you want that second chance, you gotta go elsewhere.
Yeah, Drives are getting really scary.
Now, what's interesting is that if you
You
just
get
look at
some
raw
now.
numbers,
Let's go.
I can't believe you got that. That was super close. Alright, now he's doing this. I
This
guess
is not where you want to
have-
go. You
Well, I mean, Pridelands doesn't really have anything. I mean,
Pridelands
it's
has
just
no
second
chest
chance.
though, so if you do
Yeah.
Pridelands in SP first, there's nothing he can waste time on. Whereas when there was, he's gonna be picking up a lot of chests.
Ooh, okay, this is hurting Ragnoth slowly and slowly. That he's going out of his way to level forms right now.
Yeah,
Now,
like
granted-
you have screens still.
Yeah, granted, we don't know where the Blizzard is. Could because we're all thinking it's on Master. It could actually just not be on Master the
With
whole
the easy
time.
logic, it's more likely, but I've had a level 7.
I mean, forget results oriented here for a second. I think Dewey said that like if you still have screens, it's just so weird to go out of your way to get these additional levels here when screens is something you're guaranteed something you have to do. Also, very nice Roxas by Rag.
Alright, so Dragon's just going for the full building skip, which makes sense. In these settings, your stats are super buff, so might as well always do it. Oh,
No.
okay, that's
Oh.
unfortunate.
And now he has no idea where his health's gonna be at.
Now, you do have another form, so you just gotta time that. Yep, perfect.
These sets might have them.
Now we can choose. He can do two Zantazukans though. Oh, or not.
Oh, you did it again?
Dragon!
Oh, is he giving
Don't
up?
do it, don't
no,
do it.
No, he's. Oh my god.
Oh, he gets
Dragon.
the building. Oh no.
Yeesh.
Okay, so Ragnoth is opting not to even take like any tiny amount of XP boost he can get. He could have done it right there. Okay, well, never mind. He finds the key now.
Down goes them.
And so with no drive, I guess you just have to go to OC. You should actually maybe get it in time. Or, no, you have drive grabbers. Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to quickly mention that it does look like Dragon's ahead from a numerical perspective, but keep in mind that Ragnoth has done all of OC. Like, he's just got 2 Zexians left. Dragon has only done the shotgun, so we still have all of Hades' escape, climbing up to Hades, not to mention Cerberus, Urns, Demix, Pete, Hydra, up to Hades' lair, and then Hades on top of all that. So this is far from over.
Hopefully the form lottery doesn't matter too much.
Form roulette. Yeah, I'm not too degen to
Form
gamble
roulette.
on which form it's on.
Alright, so Ragnoth's opting to level right now. Makes a lot of sense. You know, you have to fight a data soon, so might as well try to get your magic stat as buff as possible. Strength's looking pretty good at the moment.
Yeah,
it's
strength
climbing.
isn't what you want though.
For Zemnis, it's pretty okay. It's okay.
Magic's gonna help you way more on Zemnis. And then Zaxian is just fire, so.
Yep. Good old fire spam. Okay, so magic's climbing a little bit slowly for Ragnoth.
We know that it should get up there pretty soon based on dragon stats. Oh, and he's no longer getting the stats from it. Okay, there's
7. If it's actually on level 7 Valor, that's pretty huge.
be awesome.
Okay, so just
Nope.
2 maps. So quite unfortunate. there.
We all knew it wasn't there.
And so where do you level master as Ragnoth? Again, he hasn't pushed that far into one of it was, so he technically does have access to gamblers.
Converter on
Just
the
looking at his
Keyblade.
keys. That does help, yeah.
I'm trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel for stuff here. With that drive converter, maybe you can find, like, I'm trying to think naturally where do you go. Like, you're done after hostile program, so, like, this area right here.
He's banking on having to do Slow Sailor or something.
Yeah, because he doesn't know, so it's easy for us to say, like, oh, it's done a hostile program. Why would you go for master?
If you're a Ragnoth supporter, you need to hope that it's not on Master.
Oh, Dragon,
You're
you're
the
some bad luck
80k
here.
Ragnoth dumper. you gotta offer some prayers right now.
Okay, he's having a quicker hostile program than Dragon. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is way quicker.
So anytime
Dragon
you can
didn't
get
get a final
somewhere is
form
always
up,
great.
right?
Yeah, that was way quicker.
Yeah.
That saved at least like 45 seconds on him. So all Ragnoth has left to do is just what the number was, and then just hyenas.
I think you just have to go to hyenas next. I feel like if you putting it off for so long, Prideland's off for so long.
That'll be really good for him, because then he will have the information that he'll be able to skip chess when liver was.
Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that. Wow, that's so smart.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Alright, you can stop patting yourself on the back over there.
I just had like, this entire conversation about this like 10 minutes ago.
I know.
Quick hyenas fight as well.
Just leaves.
Maybe you level
Really does what it
on like the
was.
mobs on the way down to Zexion, because you have to walk down, right? There's like a few. enemies
Maybe.
there.
I think that it's Morning Stars, so I guess that isn't the worst idea.
So the difference here only is that Ragnoth has not climbed tower, but Dragon is not at the end of OC yet.
He's also skipping
I'm not missing
chests,
anything else?
so that has also helped a little bit for sure.
Yeah, if Ragnoth has like perfect, I think that Dragon might be a tiny bit ahead, especially with the fact that he'll have, if it's on Master, Dragon's very ahead. This is interesting.
Okay, so he's going to Master. Please. You gotta do something, my guy. Okay, just doing Zexion right away. Are you gonna attempt to level Master? No? Okay. Okay, Dragon, go into Master, please. Dragon? Okay. I guess it's fine to
He
wait.
can final first.
Yeah. Or kill heads. Yeah, heads is fine. You should actually get to like Master 5 or 6 from just killing Hydra at the very end. Okay,
Oh, he might be
goes
going too
into
slow.
Master. Please revert. Well, actually, no, this makes sense too. Killing would.
No, yeah, this is just way faster to actually get the kill. Holy shit! Yeah, let's find out.
Oh, Dragon. Shit!
All right, time to see.
Down goes Hydra.
It is.
Yep, there's a blizzard. It's
I
on
can't
Master
tell.
2.
Is it 2
Oh
or
my
3?
god!
Because they
Let's do
stack
it.
on top of each other.
I think that Ragnoth can get that on Luxord. I think he knows that he has to do that.
Honestly, if you can get on Luxord, that's like maybe 2
When you
minigames.
say
Actually,
on
no,
Luxord, I'm
just one.
assuming you mean the Gamblers and Luxords rooms?
Yes.
Yes.
Immediately after the fight, if you go back, they should be there. They should be, I think.
How quick? You can probably get up to level 7 pretty quickly just from that room alone, no?
You can't get support in there? Maybe you have to beat Syx? I'm not sure.
Oh, we got hit by the.
I mean, there's
book. Oh no! What is he getting hit by? Is that thing has a hitbox? I did not know that.
Not before Luxord data. I'm referring to in the world that never was, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Well, Nintendo was saying that. So.
Oh.
Right, Ragnoth doing fine. Has struck Neither. Okay, he's doing good.
Goofy, why are you so far away? Okay, Goofy's doing tornadoes. That's good.
All right, goes into final again. This should.
Oh, he was right
Yeah.
there. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's actually
I have way
surprising.
more help than that.
Yeah, I think
Alright,
it was
very good.
Slim or BD like like a race or two ago that Berserk Coreyed after the first final and he died after like 4 hits. Yeah, what do you do in this situation? I hope that he thinks about that and that he doesn't just bank on it not being a master.
Okay, if it's
With
on
easy
Master,
logic, you can't do that.
or sorry, if he thinks it's not a Master, he loses.
100% loses.
Dragon struggles on Zexion, which is kind of rough.
Very
I don't
unlikely.
believe it. Now, granted, I don't know if Dragon knows that Tornado is in the shop, so he might have a kind of slightly slower Zexion fight.
But he might be able to just realize from that one race that you can just probably final into like Wisdom Fire and it'll be fine. Or you could potentially try to Master Cheese.
And this is a slow fight from Ragnoth. He's waiting for the room transition the whole time.
He's playing it really safe without scan.
Yeah, it's definitely super scary. I think it actually might come down to Zemnis and who gets domed. And I mean data
It might-
Xemnas, not regular
Neither
Xemnas.
player has a scan, right? Not even on a Keyblade.
I don't believe it's on a Keyblade.
I don't think we've seen it at all. Nice.
Alright, very clean.
Yeah, I think Dragon does have an okay lead here. Like a minute or two.
Could
Like,
be a minute.
again-
It really depends what Ragnoth does here.
We're also giving Ragnoth the benefit of the doubt that, like, he knows immediately that he needs to level Master in that room, which, you know, might be fairly obvious, but, like, I don't know, in the heat of the moment, he might just be trying to climb tower as fast as possible.
And like his only other options right now are limit 6 and 7 and then final 7. I'm sure he has to know that he needs Master. Unless, like we were saying earlier, he forgets about drives. But I don't think he will, because he's been doing it.
Yeah, he's been leveling drive very consciously.
Yeah.
Or every other drive that's like possible to level.
What I'm more so
Well, he
getting
only
at
recently
is
got Master.
not that he'll forget drives, but I think I'm not sure if he'll remember that this room is a great place for him to get Master Form levels. I'm sure he knows it, like, in general, but like in the heat of the moment, it's much easier as an observer to recognize that.
Just want to acknowledge that Dragonblast got the final 7 level from beating AS Zexion.
that does help for data, I guess.
That actually does, technically.
It does save time. Optimal.
Ooh, okay. Does he get the kill here without chucking the ether? Oh, he's in DM phase right now.
That's not good.
This is scary. Okay, no, he's
That's
fine.
not. Yeah, what?
I think this is good.
So
yeah.
he didn't add enough RV
I
to
thought
force him
I-
to retaliate, so he's fine.
I thought he's guaranteed if you limit during that he'll just go.
Oh wait, this is so scary for Draken. I hope he kills. His party members weren't doing anything because I think they were set to Sora attack. So he has to kill him now or he gets DM'd. Pretty sure. Okay, so that was very good.
Wow.
80 magic, yeah.
That'll do it.
Alright,
He
so
knows.
Ragnoth goes in here.
Alright, he knows.
So killing the
All
first
right.
gambler,
Yep.
correct play. Now he can't
knows.
do too much damage to either of them because they die.
Now, Ragnoth is
There
technically
he is.
now.
Oh,
There
there's
it is.
two.
It was
It's
level
on
2.
2. That's the best case scenario. That is actually the best case scenario. It's not 3. If it was 3, he would have lost a lot of time. Because that's like kind of annoying to get. It was like one more mini game.
I'm menuing Ragnoth. Go! Yeah,
Alright.
Ragnoth is a Syx and a Xemnas behind.
So Dragon starting data. So no scan. So
No loadless advantage either.
okay, I looked up where scans were.
Where are
Where
they?
they at?
Oh,
Oh!
he didn't put it on. He forgot to put it on, I think. He has once more. Oh wait, no, that was full
Where was
combo.
the scan?
How did he die?
He must have just moved.
Yeah. So one scan is on Mountain Trail, and then the other scan is on Lexaeus. So,
That's so
he,
weird.
he makes his way into the seat somehow.
I tried to tell them to go to Lexaeus.
Uh-oh,
We
Dragon,
tried to
careful.
help our racers here, but no one would listen.
And Dragon's
Wow.
on 1 HP and is in Berserk. This is scary. Okay, he's fine now. So he's probably at like half health done. Oh, Dragon, no! Stop dropping combos!
Dragon's having a lot of trouble doing the slap shot out of ours. Ooh, that was a really clutch guard.
Guard into a Zansuken, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
No, this is
what?
scary.
That's really
This is-
bad.
okay, so as long as he keeps getting hit, he's fine. Sora's cooperating and not falling
Rage.
out.
Go into limit! Go into limit! Oh my god, go into limit! Thank you!
She's trying to stagger him.
Oh
though.
my god, Dragon, you're stressing me out here, buddy!
Alright, I go for a Ragnarok, and then that should kill.
I would have Xantasuken though. I never showed him. I forgot.
Oh my god, that didn't kill. Okay, well, you take the building.
Okay, we got building. We got building. We got building. That's fine. We'll take what we can get at this point.
Oh, okay, good luck for Ragnoth. Ragnoth did not get the stair spawn or stair like land, whatever. Oh, Ragnoth missed it.
Everyone messing.
Oh wow! Oh, is he going for? Oh, he's going for building. He's going for building. Which honestly, this still might be faster than what Dragon had there, but it's yeah.
Yeah, but Dragon's done with Xemnas 1.
Yeah, this is tough.
This is not looking good for Ragnoth.
It's tough to see a world where Ragnoth catches up. We're gonna have to see a lot go wrong for Dragon here in Data Final Zem.
You can get domed. You can get domed. It literally comes down to that.
Like I'm saying, it's gonna be really hard to get a dome skip.
You kind of just have to assume in session every time, I think. That's like the safest thing you can do. Oh, he doesn't have combo pluses. This is kind of a tiny bit slow. Just a tiny bit. Okay. Oh, he does the vine.
Oh no, he's up there.
Okay, reflect.
Well.
Very good.
Don't get domed. I know that's easier said than done. I don't even know how you protect against dome without
Okay,
scan.
no, he dodge rolled it in time. He's good. Alright, he's probably at like 3 bars, right? He's got maybe 2 bars. Okay, this is it. Yeah, he's... Oh, he does tree. Oh, that's an interesting choice.
Deliberate, or is that an accident? Oh no, oh no. Okay, okay.
Oh, there's the dome. Okay.
The dome!
The
He's definitely taking
the
it, right?
dome! You have to.
I think you have to
If
take
you're Dragon,
it.
it's guaranteed, right? Like, you don't know where... Oh my god.
Okay,
I don't
so
think
if if he drops an input, that would, for
Wait.
Riku, that'd be scary. Because Riku just dies in 1 hit. Imagine.
You can't drop an input and he can't fuck up post-dome, right? Because otherwise, like, that gives Ragnoth a chance to catch up. This is it, Dragon. Like, it's either this or... Like, basically, if you can survive this, I think you've got it.
Okay, Ragnoth taking the building, playing a little safe, doesn't want to try to building skip the last little bit.
Like, imagine you don't take the dome and then you get domed again. Like...
Now, technically, if Dragon doesn't die here, it's over, right? Because his load list is lower. Like, it's just over.
It's gonna be Dragon's race to lose at that point.
Yeah.
It is a whole Data's eminence of difference. Just Data Final.
Wow.
If Ragnoth gets dome skip, this
He does
fight
take a lot
is
of time,
about
yeah.
a minute.
Oh, come on, Ragnoth, you gotta menu faster
And-
if you try to do this.
So, yeah, and something about like maybe like Dragon having like a worse like nobody core or something. That's kind of what Ragnoth needs here.
Alright, all that's left now
There
is
it
final
is.
fights.
Oh, I forgot about final fights. It just feels like such a formality after something like that.
Oh, Ragnoth's
Get the
having a
much
tiny bit
harder
of a
fight
slow
next
fight.
door, you know?
Oh, Ragnoth's about to get grabbed.
Ooh.
Okay. So he's fine. What? That's unfortunate.
He over-damaged. That sucks. Xemnas just said, nope. That's the health kit I don't want you to be at. Second throw.
Okay, this
Nice.
is very, very scary. You have to, like, assume you're, like, 2 bars in. Or 2 bars left at this point. Oh, this is actually perfect. Okay.
He's waiting
I
for
think
the last
yeah.
one.
Okay, this is a little scary. Okay, what? He would have dome by then.
He was checking.
The dome check. This doesn't... I don't think that's it. Oh, is that it? Oh my god, that
Yep.
was. All right, so
Oh
he
my
does save
God.
time.
Wow.
Dragon is, what is it, 2 engines out, 2 engines in?
Yeah, this is second engine.
With roughly equal load lists as two.
Oh, okay. I thought Ragnoth was about to go in the door.
Let's do data again.
Yeah, so Dragon's like a minute ahead, I think. Now again, you don't have scan for this, so you have such high stats that you can overdamage regular finals on this as well. So if you're trying to dome skip that, you gotta play it a tiny bit safe as well.
Wait, Dragon doesn't have ethers.
Oh, really? That's wait, are you sure he doesn't have ethers like normally? Because
He might just not have any in the fight. He might have just used a bunch in the Mighty Core.
yeah, because for some reason your ethers just don't refill until like after this. So he might
We're about
have
to find
those.
Yeesh, down goes Armored Dumbness 1.
Oh yeah, that's good. That was gonna die in like the first reflect.
Ragnoth, what are you doing? Oh wait, never mind. He's on. I thought he was on the second core or the second engine.
I want to say...
Yeah, he's
yeah,
like minute and a half
yeah,
to 2
there
minutes.
Yeah. At
So-
bare minimum, minute and a half, I think.
And the thing is, the fight itself, I think, takes like 45 seconds. So you have to take a
it's,
death.
Like it's sub 40 if you get it perfect.
Are we talking about final or data final?
Final, just regular final.
I was gonna say, there's what 40-second data final are you looking at?
Actually, if you keep the loop the entire fight with max stats, you can.
Point being, you wouldn't casually just drop a 40-second data final.
Like you wouldn't get that much, but it can be pretty fucking fast if you just
Oh, Ragnoth getting some bad luck. Oh no, he got good luck. Okay, he jumped out. The guy was nice. Alright, so this is the
Yeah,
last
and
little
this
bit
last
for
phase.
Dragon. Yep. So when does he enter?
Yeah.
They're both killing their respective armors at the same time. Wow, I think that was the exact same time.
wow.
Alright, 109.30 is when he started.
Which Ragnoth is 9 seconds ahead of that. So
if you're a Ragnoth
if Dragon
fan,
gets domed, that's literally all Ragnoth needs.
yeah. So now Dragon is in
it's-
laser phase.
It's out of Ragnoth's hands at this point. Like he's basically in an auto scroller. It is Dragon's race to lose.
Oh shit.
Oh, uh-oh.
He's so lucky.
Alright, that's it.
Oh,
That was so lucky.
That's GG's.
wow!
That is
Oh.
GG's for Dragon, finishing with a 110.08.
What?
Ragnoth
Yo, let's
definitely
fucking
has a
go.
higher load list.
Let's fucking go!
There's definitely no way.
Wait, oh, where's Ragnoth?
Yeah.
Where's Ragnoth? I have to know. I don't know why I say this every time I'm in a race. I have to know where they are.
You have to know. You got it, buddy. You got it. You got it.
Damn,
Okay,
what a
okay.
close
That's easy.
race.
Before
This was so close.
Man,
I'm trying to even think, like, I guess, what, Drive saved him a ton of time? Because it seemed like, on the average, Ragnoth's fights actually were better.
Ragnoth
But
definitely leveled forms a lot more than Dragon did. Like, if you look at it's Valor 7, Wisdom 6.
And
What is it?
Ragnoth
Limit
just didn't
6.
have final for a long time.
you two are the more knowledgeable. I feel like, honestly, this anti-form routing for Final, honestly, just didn't feel like it was worth it.
Oh, it didn't.
I don't think it was
did
that
not
to
pan out.
blame. I think the blame really was just not getting Master and like using up all your Master leveling spots so late or so early. I think that's really what sealed it. Because you didn't get Master,
It's just
so
so
you can't
tough to
level it.
prep for that ahead of time, right? Because you don't know it's going to be on Master too, right? Like, when I said Master 2, I meant TOO, not Master through the level.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't know how you anticipate something like that. It's just more so it felt like Ragnoth's routing was basically dependent on him trying to be hyper optimal about getting final form when I'm not really sure that juice was worth the squeeze.
It was just super
Close
tough.
race.
Yeah. Form lottery definitely is definitely came back to bite Ragnoth. Alright,
Clean
and I
notes
believe
here for
that'll be
Ragnoth's
should be GG's. And
What a
Ragnoth
close
is
one.
done.
Wow.
So GG's to
Basic,
Ragnoth.
wow, wait, by the way, 2 exact seconds, by the way. If you look down to the milliseconds, it's by exactly 2 seconds. Or not 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Sorry, my bad. Got the unit wrong. Wow.
Dang. Yeah, actually that
94
was
millisecond ending time.
a 2-minute difference.
Exactly a 2-minute difference. Wow. What a crazy
Man,
race.
such a close race. GG's to both of these guys, man.